I wanted to tell the people listening how I met Leigh last night. First of all, I was telling Lynn when she arrived that I was too nervous. I told you this yesterday, too.
Yeah.
I was too nervous to talk to you. Like, I was bugging the shit out of Pat Wilson. Like, I don't care, whatever.
Except
I'm annoying.
when he heard you call him Pat.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
It was
right.
not real thrilled.
No. That's what I do for everybody. Everybody gets like the shortened name because I'm too lazy.
Look,
Patrick sounds so pretentious. Calm down. I know you're an actor.
French sounding.
Yeah.
Jim
Yeah,
Wan.
French.
Are you going
So
to call
French.
him? Are you going to call
Jimmy
him
Wan.
Jim
Jimmy
Wan or
Wan.
Jimmy Wan?
Jimmy Wan's.
Oh,
I'm going to throw an S
he'll
on it.
shoot
Jimmy
you.
Wan's. Johnny Stamos. I call him Johnny Stames. Johnny Stames. Bobby Sags. Bob Saget. Yeah, I got all the nicknames. Davey Cools for Dave
So,
Coulier.
but exclusively only
Full
nicknaming
House.
the people on Full House.
That's it. Candace
What are the-
Cams.
what are the twins
Candy
called?
Cams. Yeah. But last
There's
night.
Meerkats. That's Mary Kate.
Yeah,
Meerkats and Ash.
Meerkats. I like
That's good,
Meerkats.
Lee.
Meerkats is
You ought to
good.
be a writer.
I just like that he's confining his nicknames to the cast of Full House.
Yeah.
That's really his milieu. That's where he feels most comfortable. Is
Where
in a
I
room
spent
full
my
of.
childhood, Full House, and
So
Family
let's go
Matters.
to this story. So you've
Oh
watched
yeah.
the movie.
So I was way too nervous to talk to Lynn because I grew up idolizing the Farrelly brothers and like
I was
everything
wearing
you've
hot
ever
shoes.
done.
It was the shoes that.
You look good. And you look good today
Yeah.
too. You look really good.
Thank you.
So
I look like Nick Nolte's
you go.
mugshot
Yeah.
for the listeners.
except
Yeah,
a
you should
little
see-
more hungover.
No, you should see
Yeah,
his
exactly.
hair.
He
and he's
did
got
look a bit
he's got
fresh.
His
Yeah.
chest hair is sort of hanging out of his shirt. He didn't do his ears this morning, so they're a little.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I want to know if Lee remembers this story the way I remember it. This is
Okay.
what happened last night because he was a little drunk, so he may remember it differently. So first of all, I get to this after party because my date was really late, so we missed the whole red carpet thing. I only saw Patrick Wilson on the red carpet, and I think Rose Byrne for like a minute. So like I was at Yogurtland waiting and like eating.
Of course.
And I'm like, all right, Yogurtland's better than this. And then so I go to the premiere. Movie's fun. It's a good time, and we're going to talk about that too because I was talking to Lynn about how it's really a two-parter. But it's a 3-hour movie, like cut into 2 movies.
Right.
So anyways, we go to this after party, and first I see you, and I don't talk to you at this point. And I go, who the fuck's that agent? Look at that suit on that
Here's the
motherfucker.
suit.
That suit on that motherfucker. He thinks he's something hot. Because
So French.
every premiere we
French
go
agent
to,
is the worst.
the
Yeah.
agents are usually wearing suits. The producers are usually wearing like a suit jacket, but they got like on like
Jeans
yeah,
on.
dressy
A
jeans
Marvel
or
t-shirt
something.
underneath the
Like,
jacket.
I literally have it like knocked down to a science. I could tell you which agents are gay. I could tell you like, and I just point them out because as you saw me, Lee finally saw me and came over because he wanted to smoke. I just sit in a corner at these things and like judge people. I just like
Right,
point
yeah.
to people and go,
Hey,
agent.
you
agent,
did look very
gay
judgy, but
agent.
you were the only person that was smoking. That's the thing
I
is
know.
nobody smokes at these LA parties.
I'm the guy in high school at the high school parties that goes to the corner, smokes, and like.
Oh,
doesn't
we
talk to
beelined. I was
anyone.
with a friend of mine from Australia, and we just looked over. It was like Terminator vision.
Yeah.
You know, like doot, 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 match, bang, beeline, walk over.
I was-
Lowest form of human life,
I
by
was
the way.
wearing
The
like
person
a-
who's asking for a cigarette.
I was wearing a red Japanese shirt. Like I totally didn't look like I should go to a premiere.
You're
So-
like, here comes this French motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
What does
That's
he
what I
want?
was thinking. You
With
French
a full
asshole.
suit. He's got slacks as
For
well as a
everyone
jacket.
though that watches you, they would probably think Lee is American if they didn't know a lot about you because you've done a lot of American films and you do an American accent.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you do
yeah.
it flawlessly. So,
Thank you.
well, because I would have never guessed in
Right.
a million years, really. So he comes over and him and his friend ask for a cigarette, and I didn't know who he was. So I just started like busting his fucking chops because I do it to everybody.
Yeah.
I go, oh, you want a fucking cigarette? Well, you don't bring your own anywhere. Like I'm really just like busting
need a
on him.
fag.
And then I'm like, let me guess, you need a light too, right? I'm just like hammering. And I go, what do you do? And he goes, and he's like really humble, and I can tell he doesn't want to talk about what he does. And he's like, actually, I wrote the movie. And I'm like, oh, you're coming on my show tomorrow. That's great.
And that's why I'm here to say, fuck you. Right now, on the air, go fuck yourself with your cigarette. What does that cost? 2 cents?
I'm like, no,
Jesus, you
25
piece of
something.
shit, you French motherfucker. That's the type of thing they won't do. Give out cigarettes.
And then we ended up talking about like Dragon Slayer. And,
Yeah, exactly. I said
and,
I wanted to exclusively talk on the show about 80s sword and sorcery films.
and I'm
That
fine with
subgenre
that.
happened.
I'm fine with that John Borman flick. Sure, let's do